Google keeps making a ton of messaging apps, but when you think about why a product is being made, it's basically a successful product is being made. It's basically seeing a problem that the users or consumers or citizens of the world are having, and you tackle this problem and solve it in an innovative way that no one else is is doing. When you look at messaging, what problems do people have? There are mainly two problems. First of all, the people in the United States, Canada, and Australia, the markets, the five markets or four markets in the world that iPhone is dominating the smartphone scene in this country. And the second problem is the rest of the world, every other country in the world. So let's start by the rest of the world. The rest of the world, nobody is using SMS, and nobody even sends an SMS, two SMS in each month. They just rely on WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger. This is what they are using, even though the WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger are not the best solutions and best apps. I prefer Telegram, but this is what happens in every single country other than the main markets: United States, Canada, Australia, and I think maybe United Kingdom. And the markets which iPhones are dominating, people are using WhatsApp. So when Google tried to use Allo, since Allo didn't solve any of the problems we are having when using WhatsApp, Google Allo miserably failed. And now Google is trying to tackle it in the other problem, which is for the markets which are dominated by iPhones, which is SMS and being a green bubble. By making basically the iPhone is a green bubble, by offering all the Android users an easy way to use SMS in a very primitive way, exactly like WhatsApp. It's not cloud based or anything. Will it work? I can't say, because I hope it works or not. It doesn't matter to me, because it's not solving a problem. It's not offering a better application. And people will use it, yeah, because these markets people use SMS, so they will send SMS or RCS messaging with whatever app is installed on their phones, which is Google Messaging, Google Android Messages, Google Chat, whatever, using RCS, because it will be free and it will have a better experience. But the best experience is just getting iMessage if you are in these markets. And the rest of the world, it is totally irrelevant. Especially that it's not solving one of the main problems with WhatsApp, which is cloud messaging and interoperability. You need to use it on the web in a very primitive way and unreliably. You just have to reveal your phone number, not like Telegram. You can have a username. You don't have control over who can reach you. These are the problems that should be addressed by an application to win the international market and solve a problem for the consumers. But what Google is doing is just, you know, another messaging effort that I don't know if it's going to work even or not, because carriers are known to have different priorities in different markets. And you see how Android updates are being delayed because of the carriers, despite the push from Google to decrease this delay. They can't control every carrier, even though they seem nice and we want to give you an updates and we want to give you an amazing RCS experience. That's not always the case. That's how it seems from outside. And this is my take on this Google Chat RCS thing that I don't think I will ever use. I might use if worked with the companies only, not for personal conversations. And yeah, this is what I think.